If Ukraine hits Russia with Western missiles, it will mean war. That's the warning from Russia's president ahead of a critical meeting between the United States and United Kingdom. Ukraine has again asked its Western allies to allow it to use their missiles to strike military targets in Russia, a request being considered today. CTV's Heather Wright joins us now. And Heather, Russia has made similar threats before.
They have. Russian President Vladimir Putin has drawn a number of red lines throughout this war. And while many analysts believe this is just more saber rattling, there are concerns it could lead to further escalation. Ukraine has been firing Western missiles at Russian targets for months, but only those inside Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin is warning if any hit across the border, he will consider Russia at war with NATO.
This is a carefully planned statement by the Russian president designed to have that chilling effect.
It's one of many red lines Moscow has drawn and ignored since it launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine 2.5 years ago. But it's a red line both the U.S. and U.K. are at least considering crossing, as the country's two leaders meet to discuss Ukraine's request to allow it to use Western-supplied missiles to hit military targets inside Russia.
Ukraine really needs to defend itself from these sort of strikes, and holding them back from targeting largely the places where these strikes are originating from is a massive amount of hypocrisy.
Russia carries out missile and drone strikes on Ukrainian cities on a daily basis, and Ukraine wants to use the sophisticated missile systems of the U.S. and U.K. to strike back at the Russian sites where these attacks are launched. At the United Nations today, Russia's ambassador repeated Putin's warning. That will mean that from that moment, NATO countries are starting a direct war with Russia. The United States has not ruled out allowing Ukraine to use its missiles inside Russia, and if it does, there are doubts Russia would even enforce this new red line and start a second war with NATO. Heather.
CTV's Heather Wright in Toronto. Thank you.